Good day, happy travelers. Today we are talking about how to get you from the cruise port in Rome to the Rome airport. This is a transfer service that was used and I highly recommend it. This was booked through Viator, the shopping mall of cruise excursions, among other things. And this particular excursion was operated by Trip to Rome. That's the company that's doing business in Viator. So what does it take to get recommended? Well, the first thing is I like to see recommended by 99% badge of excellence. And then, of course, I like to see the stars of reviews. But then personally, just because I want to build a relationship, when I book it, I like to go and see that they respond. So I contact the tour operator just to confirm that they have my information, didn't fall through the cracks. They confirmed it. Then about a week before or while I'm on the cruise, I'll say, hey, one more time just to check. Hey, are we good? Where are we going to meet you? And these folks had a sign for our name right out the cruise terminal. Literally, when we had our bags, walked right out the door, there was a sign with our name, and poof, we were ready to go. The flight was at 11:45 a.m. And if you've watched any of my other videos, that goes against the code of conduct that I have. Nothing before noon, never ever. 11:45 was close. And quite frankly, there were not a lot of alternatives to get to the United States without having to wait 9 hours. So we had to, there were some options, try to make this work. And we got off the boat at 8:30 in the morning. And as promised, with the bags and the sign in the car just before 9, and it was a 45-minute drive, very efficient at getting us. This is what the vehicles look like. The group of 5 fit. The luggages for a 2-week vacation fit. And as a matter of fact, before we got on this boat, there was a tour. If you're looking for something different to do, if you've been to Rome a few times and you want to see the catacombs or the grotto, as they call it, in the Vatican, I'll put a video here of a tour that takes you to the dome top and the Vatican basement. So you do the top and the bottom. But otherwise, it was a 2-week vacation, a lot of stuff. This van held the luggage, no problem. Held the group of 5, no problem. The only note is you may want to have did the group make it to the airport early? Yes, with time to spare, probably a couple hours time to spare. Plenty of time, right? There was some misunderstanding about the terminal, just a little bit more of a walk. But if you have folks in your party with some mobility concerns, after a long trip, and you don't want to walk an unnecessary extra steps between the terminals, dropped us off at Terminal 1 instead of Terminal 3. So just a bit of a walk, but it is noteworthy that if you pay attention to where you're at, maybe use Google Translate just to prevent any misunderstanding. Not quite sure how it happened. It happened, made it through it. Plenty of time to get on the plane, but that's it. So if you have any questions, let me know. Otherwise, I'll put the link to this in the description, so you can take a look at it. And is it the cheapest way to get to the airport? No, but was it the fastest? I'd have to say so. So until the next time, take care.